Here we are coming into Cozumel this morning. It's Friday morning. The forecast says there might be a chance for a couple of brief showers this morning and then it should be clear. It's just after 7 and they said we would be here by 9, so hopefully by the time we're supposed to be heading off on our excursion at 9:15, the showers will be done. I'm wondering if that's the Carnival Mardi Gras right there, but we'll see when we get closer. She was in port with us the other day in Nassau, Bahamas. Alright, we're just off the ship here in Cozumel and we're on an excursion today to go to Tulum and see the beach right next to Tulum. So they gave us our stickers, sent them to our room and said everyone should meet at the end of the pier, so that's where we're going. Like a lovely day. So if you can't walk, they have these nice guys that'll drive you on the bike. Good morning. Thank you. Beautiful the ship is. I hope if it's gonna rain, it rains when we're on the bus. Oh, it's the Carnival Pride that was in port with us today. When I saw her coming in, I thought, well, maybe it's the Mardi Gras, but indeed it did look smaller than one would expect the Mardi Gras to look. You go ahead, dear. Just thought I would show you a little bit here. So those people are in port with us. So there's the Carnival Pride. Oh, look. That looks lovely. I'll have to book something like that next time. That looks lovely, doesn't it, honey? I think next time we're going to do one of two things. On the Cozumel port thing that the lady did who does all the port talks. They talked about a water park type place here that you can go, and you get to go through a lot of vegetation and all that and just float along. So I think I'm just going to look into that more, or else I would really like to get on a boat like that takes you out in the water, and then you can jump in and swim or snorkel or whatever you want. Don't you think that would be lovely, dear?
I think it'd be great. Couldn't agree more.
Thanks. See, this is how the little bike thing works. And it's just a tips only service, so they drive you up here on their bike and then you pay them what you want. Are there fish?
Yeah, clear there it is.
It is indeed beautiful. And there's the Carnival Bride. And there's the Caribbean Princess. Very nice. Here's duty free. You have to go through here. This is not the end of the pier. The end of the pier is there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Got everything you could want in here. Well, not everything, but.
Hello, welcome. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. This way.
All back to backpack. The dog sleeping bag. Backpack off.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Oh.
Keep going. Hi, good morning. Hold the bag in front of the dog, please.
Good morning, doggy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Only you get to go to your ship. You see the ferry, yellow ferry?
Uh-huh.
You go around and you get inside that pier.
Thank you very
Number one,
much.
right? Number one.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
We really appreciate you telling us. Thanks. So we go this way? Good morning.
Okay.
Ferry, the yellow ferry, just go here first left. You can go
Okay, and they
straight
take
there.
those down
Yes,
there. Okay,
correct.
thank you.
Thank you. Or to my. Which way do you want to go? There's your Diamonds International if you're looking for that. Right there at Mayan Fiesta. They have tour information right there. Good morning.
We remind you that in Mexico, the use of masks is mandatory. Thank you for your cooperation and have a great day.
Oh, these are those speedboats.
Oh. So the speedboats for that excursion. What time is it, sweetheart?
Can't tell. Can't tell.
Should we take our picture here real quick?
Two. You got one in there and two more.
There's the ship right there, and so the video I just showed you was walking along. And then here's the whole area. No, maybe I went too fast. Gordon, I'm trying to video. So here's the ferry we're going to ride, and here is the ship. Along there is where we just walked, and I just wanted to show you around the whole thing here.
How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Great.
Good. That's your boat, huh?
Yes.
That's
All
what
right.
we've been
Have a
told.
great day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Here's a nice boat. Here.
Papi, ¿sí están contando? No, señor. Ah. 27.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, lady. For you?
Just great. Thank
All
you.
right. Wait for the bus, mate. Everybody.
Acuérdate de mí y de los tantos momentos agradables que pasamos. Y no
We're here on the ferry. amigos, adelante. Oh,
Merry case, amigos.
thank you.
Sombreros.
Thank you.
For you, my friend?
No, thank you.
I have one. Take one more.
Yes, we're going to Tulum and the beach, it says. Thank you. Hello.
Buenos días.
Thank you. Here we
Sí, sorry,
can
but
take
you go with me.
That's great.
That's okay.
Okay.
We'll put up
Here, I'll hold this.
Okay,
sweetheart.
señor. I'm gonna make it worth it for you. Okay?
These are our tour guides. So as we got on, they gave us a little snack. So just I'm going to show you what they gave us. Here. Oh, some little chips. And oh, a little water. That's lovely. Oh, and a little snacky root, a sweet snack. There you go. Ultra. All-inclusive adult resort.
Bueno, sí. Ok, amigos, hola. Hola. Mucho mejor, señores, mucho mejor. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Y bienvenidos sean todos ustedes. ¿Todos hablan español? ¿Hablan todos español? ¿No?
Cerveza, baños.
Perfecto. Are you on the right bus? I'm sure you do very good Spanish, but you don't know. Let me try your Spanish. Is that okay? Do you know this one? Taco. Second one, as somebody said, tequila. You know this one? Baño. Very important word, huh? Baño. Fourth one, siesta.
Yeah?
You speak perfect Spanish. It's all you need around here. 5 million people in Mexico are considered as pure Mayan blood. Not mixed. The Mexican race is a mixed blood people. Spanish with any native blood of Mexico. Is that okay? In my case, I am a mixed blood person, Mayan descendant, but 5 million people in Mexico is still considered as pure Mayan blood people, so do not believe what the TV program says, that the Mayans disappeared, that the Mayans are gone. We're still right here. Is that okay? That's why in name of all those 5 million people, Mayan people that are still living in Mexico, let me give to each one of you a very warm welcome. Look on your right hand side and you will see Office Max, Pet Shop. Can you see it? Across the street light on your right hand side you will see a Mexican coffee shop. Which one? Starbucks. That's why, señores, education is a big problem in Mexico. Maybe you know about it. Because 42% of what you pay, 42% of what, guess what? Goes to the school. For those kids. Can you tell me your time, please? 11:48. Everybody?
Yep.
Perfecto. We have the same time. Departure time. Is that okay? Almost 4 hours. Like 3 hours 45 minutes we're gonna be spending right here. Departure time 3:30.
3:30.
3:30, the bus start to move out. You know, if you get on board the bus 5 minutes before, will be good enough. All right, friends. Let me introduce you to somebody, one person. This is my very good friend, Pancho. He worked the obsidian. Do you remember that I told you that the obsidian changed of color? All the Mayan temples, the decoration of this, the decoration of the buildings were made with this. All the temples, the decoration were made with obsidian, red and obsidian. ¿Ok? ¿Te compraste tu bermuda tú? Jota, te ves pero fenomenal. Fenomenal. ¿Verdad?
Es un pantalón corto.
Pero muy largo, muy corto. No, the monkeys were on the street. Now they are on the road. Like a raccoon, local or call it also tropical raccoon. Is that okay? Pay attention because sometimes they jump from the jungle to you.
Hello there.
Okay, friends, look. We walk this way to go in. Once inside, you know the departure time. And if you want to go on your own, you can do it. But I will tell you the lecture of this place, all the history. Not okay, because it's an amazing place. Entrance, exit. Not the same gate. So we're gonna do a circle. Is that okay? Por favor. Anyway, I will finish the talking behind this gate to show you one more time the street that you have to follow to go back to the place. Is that okay? Now, por favor, just walk carefully.
Did you see the line? No. Sorry.
Oh, wow, there's a whole bunch.
Vamos, por favor.
Thanks. Hi, love.
Are you okay,
Go
friends?
through there.
See?
Yes.
Walk through it, don't go too far. Okay, just wait for me behind the wall. And please watch your head when you walk.
Every single settlement about the master station to us, a necropolis or a cemetery. They present this kind of a weird custom that they used to bury them beneath or around the houses of relatives all the time.
Just let me tell you, can you come a little bit close? After they built that needs solar calendar, the rest of the 42 kingdoms, they start to build some taller and taller and taller pyramids with no meaning. It's just a bunch of rocks, but they want to show everyone else what? Their power. Is that okay? With bigger lighthouses. So coming from the open water, they saw the big building, they saw that they were at home. How they figure out where that little break was. They saw the first lighthouse, not yet. Second one above, not yet. There is only one spot from the open water where they saw the 4 lighthouses. When we see the 4 lighthouses, we're perfectly aligned with a little break.
And there's where they put the 4 lights up there.
Entrance east, exit west, sunrise, sunset. The stone that we have right here is original from the house. Just is broken, has another piece of a stone like that, the same shape, with a rolling stone. Is where they mill the corn to make those delicious tortillas. Civil War over there. So, but which one of those 3?
Is it this middle one here? The one in the middle?
You mean the tallest?
No, this one right here.
The main temple is the smallest.
Oh.
Remember, there was a fight, there was a civil war. Same Mayans. So building here, they have to hide their main temple. It's thanks to that one, okay? Now let's speak about this piece of art, you know? south 22 degrees. Why? Well, 22 degrees is the perfect axis of the Earth. From this point to where you're standing. I think we know something like that. Okay. In those days. It's a shame. Huh? I don't even know it. Oh, no. No, I just read it a few minutes ago in Google, señor, okay? My point is, señor, is that... Okay. Now the group is getting big. See, my point is, señor, is that it's a shame that the Mayan books were destroyed. Don't you think so? To be winter, it's kind of warm, no? Really? Just like here? Humid too. Humidity is high. Okay, señores, miren.
That's the way to recognize that the concept of
Sí, bueno, nos falta todavía todo por allá.
Original hieroglyphics on this stone right
If you have the opportunity to go to
He said that
it's only
it's
1 hour driving to the southwest.
being eroded
You will
away.
find it like this. They use the onyx obsidian, for carving the most important.
Blocked off.
Yeah, I think it's so they can protect the turtle habitat, isn't that it? He said. Yeah, usually you can go down here on an excursion, but for now you can't, and it sounded like it was going to be quite a while because it's protected for the turtles. And in times when you can go, they just have this little staircase right here that leads from the top right down. So
We should just leave.
Alrighty, so here is the back of the one with the 4 squares, and you can see one of the squares right there and then the other 2 up on the top, and then we had seen the other one on the side, and those are the 4 squares where our guide said they put the lights so that, well, the fire, the flame, the lights, so that when the ships were coming in, they knew they were at the right place, lined up perfectly to come through the opening in the reef when they could see all 4 straight on like they're supposed to. So I just wanted to show you that. Then when you're done, you just circle right on out. And when you're going out, you have to go back through the wall. This is Frosty's. It's where our tour guide says it's okay to eat, so we'll take him up on this. Hello. I think we already have enough souvenirs, so over here there, the bright yellow and black ferry is the one we're gonna take back. It goes at 5:20, so we'll be on that. Be nice if the weather will clear up a bit. So here's where you have to wait. And we have like 45 minutes till the ferry's gonna go, and they don't open the thing until, I think the guide said like 20 minutes before. So this is the little beach you can walk to. This is part of the Hilton Playa del Carmen. There's, on the corner of the block back is where you enter. And then this is a private area there. And then this is a public beach though. See the water? There it is. It really is just beautiful. Ferry. There's the ship. So there's the ship. There's the ferry, and then there's the shops you have to walk through. Huh. Support to my side. There's the fish. Look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. Hi there. Thank you. I just love these pictures they've got. We have different ones over here on this side. empty. Okay, good evening.
Come on, Liam, liven up a bit, right? Wake us up. I think I want to wake you up as well. I have no words. You were incredible. This one's for all the ladies.
So we are doing our wrap up for the day in Cozumel.
And we're just doing it the next day because yesterday, after we got done eating and visiting and everything, we walked past the pool up there on the top deck, and the one that's by Movies Under the Stars was already closed, but the other one was open, and it was so warm, so we decided to go swimming for a bit. So we hurried and ran and went swimming, and by the time we got back and I remembered that we needed to do this, it was too late. We were soaking wet, and so we just decided that we would do it tonight.
But we just, the pool was very inviting, so we had to take advantage
So
of
if you're going on this cruise soon, check out the pool, and they keep them open pretty late here. It was like the other night, it was like 11:20 or 11:30 when they asked us to get out so that they could put the net over it. So it's open later.
And it was very warm and
really warm,
comfortable.
just lovely. And so yesterday we were in Cozumel, and we took the excursion that was called Tulum, the Tulum Ruins and Beach. And the way it was set up is we took the ferry over to, and they met you after you you get off the ship. And the ticket said to meet at the end of the pier at 9:15. As you got to the end of the pier, there was a princess person waiting there, and they said, go ahead and just to walk around over by the ferry, and you could see where that was. It was just a little further on and around the corner. And so we did that, and you go, and when they're ready for you, you go ahead and get on the ferry, and it takes you, it's about a 45-minute or so ride over to the mainland, the Yucatan Peninsula there. And so when you get there, the tour guide is waiting for you. And so you get on the bus and away you go. And the way it was supposed to work is you were going to have your tour of Tulum, and then you were going to have free time that you could spend looking around the ruins some more, or there's a beach that's just, they have some stairs, and I've seen reports that say it's 40 stairs. I think that's a good ballpark. We saw the staircase, and you could go down to the beach. Well, now they've changed it. I guess it's just recent, but they have closed the beach indefinitely because they want to protect like a turtle hatching area. And so you can see the beach from the cliff above it where the ruins are, and it is indeed very beautiful, but you don't get to go down to the beach there. And so the way they organized it is from the place where they pick you up over to Tulum is about what, 45-minute drive? Somewhere around there, about a 45-minute drive. So we actually had a really good tour guide the whole way there. He was telling us all about the history of the area and the Mayan people, and just lots of really useful information and about Tulum and all of this whole area and the people. So that was actually very nice. Okay, so then once we got to Tulum there, they park, and you have to kind of walk through some areas with some shops and everything. So as we walked by a place called Frosty's, I know that's a funny name for a Mexican restaurant, but he recommended it as a place that has really good tacos and beans and rice. And so we walked by there, and then we went through some shops, and he took us to a nice clean place for anyone that needed to use the powder room. And then we just walked into Tulum, and it's kind of a long ways. It's not like you're going to die getting there, but it's just know that it's a ways. So be sure that when you go, you wear comfortable walking shoes. And we did.
Yeah.
We were prepared.
Yeah.
The only thing that I had forgotten that I wish I would remember is my hat. And you can maybe tell I got a little bit of sun. But we, other than that, it was fine. It's just a ways. And so we walked there, and our tour guide actually did a really excellent job of keeping track and making sure that the people who were going a little slower were able to keep up and everything was going okay. And then once we got to the ruins, he did a really good job of explaining everything and walking us around, and not only explaining what had happened there, but a lot about the people and the trade that they did, and with living on the coast, just everything about it. And he walked us up on the hill a little bit where everyone could get a good picture, and then he gave us free time. And one thing that struck me that I really liked about our tour guide is at the end when he was saying, and here's where you go out and you take a right and then a right to get back where you need to be, I thought it was really nice. I especially have been on lots of tours in hot places, and this is the first time a tour guide, before he gave you free time, he said, is everybody feeling okay? If anybody is not feeling well, or you're feeling dizzy, you're too hot, I'll take you right out and take care of you and make sure you're okay. And that's the first time I have ever had a tour guide ask that. And so he was really nice. And I should add, he gave, the tour company gave everybody a bottle of water too before we entered the ruins. And so that was nice.
He's been doing this for at least 10 years, he said.
Yeah.
He's dealt very exclusively with cruise ships.
Yeah, and Princess.
Yeah.
And so it was a Princess excursion, I should add that. Yeah. And so then we just walked around, and we went over to the cliff and looked over and saw the beautiful beach, and saw the backside of some of the ruins there, and then just walked back to where we were supposed to meet as a group. And well, actually we were supposed to meet on the bus, but you have to walk back to the central place again, and we had extra time, and so we went ahead and ate at the Frosty's place and had tacos, and they do give their beans and the rice, and it was so good.
Very good.
It was really, really good. So I actually really highly recommend that place. If you're ever there, it is called Frosty's, and it's just right well, it's just there.
You saw the footage.
That's true. I forgot about that.
The fish tacos, and she had the pork. So
yeah, the al pastor. Yeah. It was really, really good. Yeah. So we highly recommend that. Then we just came back, and so the way they kind of rearranged the tour was they saved some free time to be where the ferry comes is some public beach there. Part of it is by like the Hilton Playa Del Carmen, but the beach itself is public, and so you can walk there and swim there if you want. And on the other side of the pier is also some beach area. And so we had about 40 or 45 minutes between when the bus got back and till when it was time for the ferry to go. And so that just gave some extra time to enjoy being there. And then once we got back, we hurried really quick. Oh, and you know what? Let me tell you this, though. When we got off the ferry, I had thought that those shops would still be open, and everything was closed. Yeah. The shops that you have to walk through when you...
The ones at the foot of the pier.
Yeah, that you have to walk through to get out, those were closed, and like all the other stores around there were closed. Yeah. And so I'm telling you that as a heads up, that if you want to buy anything that's a souvenir to give someone, a gift or something you wanted for yourself, either buy it quickly on your way out, or buy it wherever you're going on your tour. Like they had some little shops and everything, and people selling their stuff over there by Tulum. And then because you're not going to be buying anything here, and I think it's because of COVID, because as we were walking over in the morning, there's a whole bunch of like eating establishments and shops and everything that like are not the actual ones associated with the port, but they're just right there by the port, and they are closed.
Yeah.
they just were not open. And so really keep that in mind. So anyway, when we got back to the ship, we hurried and tried to do a live. So you can look at that if you want, but it didn't go as well as we had hoped.
Well,
we wanted to be able to show you the beautiful scenery and the sunset. And
we were on the wrong side of the ship this time, or the sunset was on the wrong side.
The sunset was on the wrong side. Plus, we were just late enough that the sun was down, and so we were trying to show you. Anyway, then we just went and ate dinner at the buffet and bumped into some really nice people that we've met and thoroughly enjoyed visiting with. So we just did that, and then we popped over and saw part of the Elton John show. That Liam Stewart guy he did a really good job of singing, and so we went and watched part of that, and then we then we went swimming.
That's when the pool caught our attention.
So we had a really nice day. So we just wanted to bring you up to date and just kind of let you know the details. We highly recommend that tour of Tulum. I don't feel like I need to really go there again. I thoroughly enjoyed going there once, though. I do think it's, I'm glad I went. And if I hadn't been yet, I would want to go. And so that we had originally scheduled the tour of Chichen Itza, but that one was canceled. And so maybe we'll do that next time. But if you have any questions that we can try to help you with, we are really happy to try. We're happy to answer any questions if you've got anything about visiting Cozumel or the excursion or anything, so don't hesitate to ask. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would ask you to please subscribe. And if you enjoyed these updates, would you please give us a thumbs up, because we love doing these vlogs when we get to go somewhere. And we'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.